we're about to begin. Thank you. I guess I'll, well, are you guys keep aside and I'll call you at one time. Guys, we're going to get started. Thank you all for bearing with us. A bit of UN traffic, I'm sure you guys all are well aware of that. Again, thank you to everyone in attendance in the room here today and to everyone virtually as well on the YouTube link. Thank you. So tonight is about all of you. So for the first of a couple times tonight, everyone give yourselves a round of applause. This is our second Cheers to Champions research update. So this is really a moment to take some time to thank all of you, our top fundraisers, teams, sponsors, champions, for all the work that you do. We are officially now in the era of the treatment. So we have 2 FDA-approved drugs. We have a third that is on the way. It's exciting times for all of us. I know everyone in this room has been impacted in one way or another. So we are making progress, and it is in large part to the fundraising, awareness, it's just community awareness efforts of all of you, just promoting the walk, promoting the association. So again, thank you. To introduce myself, my name is Jason Wedge. Yes, publicly for the first time I can say this, I am the Manhattan Walk Director as of this year. You guys are all here to celebrate me.
It's your party.
No, but really, this is all about you guys. The reason that I continue to stay here and do the work that I do is because of all of you. So I continue to be a resource for all of you. Enough about me, though. I'm going to introduce you to 2 individuals, the latter of which is our presenting sponsor for the Manhattan Walk and our top team last year, and most likely our top team again this year. Definitely trending that way. But first, I wanted to kick things off with our Director of Health Systems, Doris Fildor, to give you guys a lay of the land, some exciting things going on with the Manhattan Walk, and then she will kick it to Lou. So enough with me, give it to Doris. Thank you, Doris.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you, everyone, for coming. As he said, my name is Doris Fildor. I am the Health Systems Director. I joined the association around 4 years ago as we saw what was coming. We saw the research. We were really excited. And we recognized that we had to work really strongly with providers to get patients kind of in line and ensure providers had the latest information around the research and what was available. So that's really my role, is to try to connect our chapter as much as possible with health systems and try to bring health system leaders like Dr. Cohen was speaking tonight out and about to share the information and to dispel some myths and really connect with the community. So thank you again for being here. I do have a few exciting announcements. So first, our current fundraising numbers are over 400,000. So give yourselves a round of applause. We are about, 6 weeks away. So that's amazing that we're almost to our goal of $1 million. We especially want to thank the Kenataro Family Capital Partners. They are presenting sponsor, as Jason said, and one of our largest teams. We also want to thank our local sponsors, the Bank of America, Merrill Lynch, and all the additional sponsors as we strive to hit our goals. So tonight is particularly interesting because number one, it's a beautiful night. Thank you, Inspire Carnegie Hill, for hosting us. And yes, give them a round of applause. Thank you, Alex, at the bar, mixing some amazing drinks. But when we get out tonight, it should be a gorgeous night to walk around, and there will actually be purple buildings all around you. So I will announce where those buildings are. If you want to walk all the way down to World Trade Center, you can do that.
There's also subways, guys.
There's the Helmsley Building, 1 Vanderbilt, 1 World Trade Center, 151 West 42nd, 1 Bryant Park, Sven in Long Island City, Queens, 1250 Broadway, the Oculus at World Trade Center, and Brookfield Place. So there are some amazing places that you can go take some photos, post them, social media. We would love it if you could do that. And I will pass it on to Lou, who is the team captain for CFCP for Gene, and again, our presenting sponsor for the Walk to End Alzheimer. So thank you all for being here.
Well, it's good to be in a room full of other champions. And tonight is about you guys and the work and effort that you put in. Often, why are we here? Why are we champions? And the reality is, because probably almost everybody in this room, this disease has touched someone they love, family members, and we all know how, I want to use the right term, how ugly this disease is. And why am I a champion? Because my brother Gene was diagnosed when he was 60. He just had his 70th birthday. We're getting to the end of the moderate stage, and we're going to enter the what they technically call the shitty stage, right? And watching this disease and the progression and what it's done to my family. I've watched my father pass away when he was 45 from diabetes. My mother had pancreatic cancer, got it at 68 and was gone in 3 months. And those were intense moments. And a lousy way to pass away. But watching my brother go through this disease, it is extremely intense. And so, why are we the presenting sponsor? Why do we have a big team? Because I'm scared, right? Let me be honest. I'm scared for myself. I'm scared.
I don't want to rely on one person's support system. I want an infrastructure to make sure that this is more widely available. The out-of-pocket individual costs, not really sure yet, but the medication itself is about $26K, and then the costs of all of the other stuff are tens of thousands more. I saw very wide ranges of estimates from $5,000 to $6,000 to $82,000, depending on the genetic testing and the PET scan and the every day, except when they drag me into the hospital kicking and screaming. That's me. Right, Albany Med has, right, Columbia has, right, Sinai has, NYU has, but there's a lot of people in that little space there in the Hudson Valley. Hi. Right, I got 2 colleagues who also do it. We're trying to hire more. That's hard. So think about capacity, right? My psychiatry colleagues are absolutely amazing, but this is hard, and it takes a really long time to train people, and some of them absolutely could give this, and some of them, we really need them to address all of the other psychiatric issues that there are not enough psychiatrists for. And same thing with geriatricians, right? Geriatricians are amazing. I love our geriatricians, but this is tricky for the neurologist who's doing this full time, and for the geriatrician who is also managing every pneumonia, every heart failure, it's hard to get the same kind of familiarity. So there's a capacity issue, there's an MRI capacity issue. There are a lot of systems issues that, as we think about how these things work, are going to pose challenges, and we know that those challenges are not going to be evenly distributed, right? Here in Manhattan, we're going to do pretty well with medicines that are available. We know we can do it, right? My patient in the Bronx, we don't do so well in the Bronx. Bronx has the 3rd highest rate of dementia in the country. 16.5% of all adults 65 and older have dementia in the Bronx right now. We're number 3. Right, we've also got one of the highest rates of poverty, low socioeconomic status, HIV rates, diabetes rates, sleep apnea rates, obesity rates, you name it. We have some challenges. We have to fix them. We have to fix them all, right? But the challenges for some of my patients out in hour outside of Middletown are going to be different. The challenges for the person who que no habla inglés y, sabe todo, tiene el dinero, pero no puede aprender el inglés. The person who doesn't speak English is also going to have challenges. The person who is otherwise just like me, but maybe has a slightly different skin complexion, is gonna have different challenges. And we gotta make sure that everything we do is accessible to the people who need it. And that's just yet another layer of things that we have to think about. And I'm not saying we have answers for all of these, but as we try to build our systems and our society and build out all of this, we can't forget any of these pieces, because without any of these pieces, the thing just falls, or it falls for some. So there's a lot. So hope, I don't know. There's a lot to be enthusiastic and hopeful for here. There's a lot that sometimes I think is a little overhyped, but more research, better infrastructure, we know these are gonna help our patients, our families, our loved ones, regardless of whether it's this medicine or donanemab or the next thing that comes along. Yes, like we need to do it anyway. We need to fix it anyway. We need to improve all of this stuff anyway, and we know it's gonna make a difference. And maybe it's gonna be lecanemab and also that other thing that is inhibiting a tau pathway, and maybe there is a new molecule that's a small molecule, that's a pill that's gonna modify oxidative stress. And like maybe the answer is like, well, maybe we just need two. There's a lot to be hopeful for. There's a lot in the pipeline. But we got a lot of work ahead of us. So I wanted to, again, have a big thank you to the Alzheimer Association, to everyone working here, to my team, and again, for all of you for allowing me to talk about some of the nuances in this research and this data in the next big thing, because it's nuanced, it's subtle, and there's a lot to be hopeful for, and there's a lot that we got to be careful about. I'm going to stop there. Questions?
Do I get a mic? Do you need one? Do I need a mic? I don't need
Gotta do it all.
Okay, I'm not sure that I heard clearly your segment when you talked about possible contributing factors, okay?